What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another solo leveling Arise video. Alright guys, we have some news. That's right, some news. New banner update has been predicted, and of course we were right. Most of us were right, and here it is, okay? Just so you guys understand what's going on. So, the new limited banner that is coming out, and again, this is how it's going to go every single time. It's going to be a new unit, it's going to be, and then it's going to be an old unit, okay? So the new unit was Alicia. The old limited banner coming out now is going to be Min Byung-gu, a kind-hearted man who quite honestly is the most OP buffer in the game. So you definitely want this guy. Now, this is kind of the dilemma we all face every single time this happens, right? We have limited tickets as free-to-play players, we have Essence as free-to-play players, and then we have a lot of black tickets. Usually that's the case. We can, of course, summon Min from the black ticket custom banner where we can choose the top 4, but we have to compete with 3 other weapons. He is the top light unit to go with Cha, making everything easier in the game, quite honestly. And I'm going to show you guys, I'm going to prove this to you guys after this is done. I'm going to show you guys the hardest stage in hard mode, in my opinion, and how I beat it today using Min, okay? So let's talk a little bit about what makes him so damn popular. So first off, Min gives you 50% more power gauge, which gives you the ultimate bar quicker, increases all damage, increases all crit damage, and also at the same time heals. Right? And not to mention does punishment on the opponent, which allows you to do 15% more damage when you're in disguise. So pretty much brings everything that you need to the table. Now remember, the main thing here is, of course, he's going to be considered a limited unit for a reason here. And the reason why they do this, the main cause of this is because you don't, again, as mentioned here, you don't have to compete with the other 3 units or weapons or whatever you decide to go with. And that's what makes this appealing, right? Because look, I got 5 tickets here, but to get him, I got to go against 3 others. Limited banners, you got, Essence or whatever the case may be, but at least it's only 50-50 draw. So it's up to you how you go about this. Now, personally, as a free-to-play player, this is my free-to-play account, I would never use my limited tickets to get a character. It's my take on it. Doesn't matter how good the character is. Unless it's like one of the limited characters that are here and they're returning, that's a different story. But for someone like Min, I'd probably wait. Now, with that being said, he is top tier. You guys saw my tier list, right? He's part of the Payne's Angels plus Min. That was the group. It's Payne's Angels, 4 females, it was 5 females, and Min. All right? He belongs in that elite category of OP characters, so keep that in mind. Now, I do want to show you guys how powerful he actually is. So I'm going to show you guys today's live stream. We did 17 hard mode, and I'm going to show you guys what it looked like before and then what it looked like after. So I'm just going to show you one failed attempt, and then the moment I put Min in my team, watch what happens, okay? So I'll be right back. All right, guys, back here again. So this is the stage I'm referring to. If you don't know what stage this is the last stage in 17, which is one of the hardest, if not the hardest stage, in my opinion, in the game so far, until you hit maybe the last 2-3 stages of stage 18 hard mode. Now this is hard mode, okay? So this is without Min. This is when I didn't have Min on my team, okay? So I tried this with Alicia, Cha, and I believe Lee Bora in this case. And essentially what kept happening is I just couldn't survive long enough because I wasn't doing enough. So I was doing enough damage, just wasn't surviving, right? So using a scythe and then using my ultimate here, you guys can see I did a little bit more damage. And some people were asking me how to get those arrows up on my character, by the way. That's the expert set. That's how you get your attack up. So those are stacks on my expert set going off, right? Oh, no, sorry, my Viri set. That's my Viri set, not expert set. I apologize. I'm pretty sure that's what that is. All right, so you guys can see your damage, but look at these guys. These guys are non-stop, ruthless attackers, right? And I keep getting beat up here, and every single time I draw them in together, I try to do a move, they just keep coming back for more, and I just keep getting my ass whooped. All right, now the moment I switched over to Min, things looked a lot, and I mean a lot better. Watch, you'll see very shortly how this works out once I'm done this, okay? And not only does Min provide you a way to survive, see there's my Lee Bora, so she does Charmed, which is 15% more damage on opponents. I do the same thing with Min. Difference is it's not AoE, right? Now, the beauty with Min, of course, not only am I able to do the 15% more damage, but I'm also getting a heal, and at the same time, I'm getting some power gauge out of it as well, too. So my ultimate is going to happen a lot faster. So if it wasn't for him, I would not be able to have got this done. Now, the reason why I wasn't using him in the beginning is my Min was only 50k power, and I didn't want to be in the red, right? So you guys see I lost there, okay? So I was like, you know what? Enough is enough. So we went back in here. I started looking at Min. I was like, listen, he's got 50k power. I need to get out of the red, essentially, right? So I started pushing like his accessories up. I got him up, and then we finally decided, you know what? We're good to go. So here's where the power, let me just show you guys real quick, right here. Right here. Let's put him in. And this allowed me right there to stay in the white. So 426 versus 484. Now this was a different story, right? Now I'm back in here, and Min became a freaking powerhouse for me, right? So I plum sword, and then I used the scythe, and we got business taken care of super fast. So for those who are wondering how I did this stage, and if you are stuck on it on hard mode, many of you are going to be, the following 3 things were done, okay? I used Min, Alicia, and Cha as my support units, okay? So those are the units you want to use. I use the plum sword and the scythe. So plum sword, full bloom, of course, get as much crit as possible. Whenever he's stunned, you use the scythe to do as much damage in with the skills. And then I used two skills, okay? I used that right there, the armor break, the freeze one, which really does help a lot in this because it helps you control the flow of the battle. And then I also used black hole, okay? So black hole was really useful here because every time all the ads would get summoned, or they try to jump around too much, it just brings them all back together. It makes life a lot easier to deal with, right? So very important to do that. You guys can see I'm just trying to kill the ads right now, right? These guys are gonna, and this is what I mean, like, look, they're all gonna try to come after you at the same time. You want to put them all in the black hole right there and keep them steady, and that way you can just continue damaging them as they come. There it is right there. See, that guy stomped on me as well. But look, I've been using Min, and there's a punishment debuff on the opponent, so I know I use them, and my health just keeps coming back, right? These guys hit hard. And when I say hard, I mean like they hit hard, guys. Like, it takes a couple hits and you're dead. For my blessing stones, just so you guys are aware, I used what did I use? I used the elemental advantage one. No, I didn't use it. Sorry, I used the daggers, advanced daggers. I used the chains of blood, daily quest, and I used camouflage. Okay, those two last ones, daily quest and camouflage, are very important because they're the ones that are going to push you guys to survive, all right, with Min. So with having Min on the team, not only are you surviving, but you also need to have the proper, look at this ass whooping. Look at they're so hard to kill. But look at my health, it keeps coming back, right? And this is the whole point. Min also helps DPS because of that punishment. It's a huge buff. So the reason why I'm bringing this all up, number one, to show you guys how hard the stage is and that you can definitely finish it with Min. But number 2 is to show you the value that he brings to the team. Now, if you want to watch the full failures, there's about 6 or 7 of them without Min. The moment Min jumped in, it was over, guys. Min is the reason why I won. 100% MVP in this. So this should kind of give you guys an idea of how good he is and why he's worth the pull. So if you are struggling with the idea of not having him, or if you're wondering like, should I pull for him or not, I hope this video helps you guys understand the value he brings to your team. And not only that, but the value he brings to you as a buffer, as a debuffer, and overall as a healer. He covers all 3 of them. The only thing he cannot do is DPS, right? But that's what you're there for. So there you guys go. Boss is killed. 1 little ad. I was so surprised. Like, what, they're dead? And then 1 ad left. That's it. Hardest stage, in my opinion, in the game so far, and I'm 2 away from finishing it all off, so I'll let you guys know how that goes. But that essentially is from the live stream. Also, if you guys did not check out the live stream, go check it out. I did 1,000 summons for a weapon for Scatty. We did a full review of Nato's account. I cosplayed a little bit here. You guys can see here I've got my bleach mask on. That's right, that's me. That's not Ichigo, don't worry. So there's that. We got some Naruto action over here. We got a lot of summons. You guys, the summons were crazy, guys. You guys, 1,000 summons. We did a whole hour of summons. Not only that, we did a full hour review. Plus, we went ahead and killed off the dragon. That's right, with time left. Don't miss this, guys. The live stream was absolutely epic. And then I cosplayed as a Saitama because look at my yellow shirt. That's right, that's just me. All right, guys, this is Payne. I'm excited for Min to come out. Good luck pulling if you decide to go for him. I personally will not because as a free-to-play player, cannot use my limited tickets to do that. So free-to-plays, I suggest you still bow out and just take your luck later. For pay-to-wins, if you plan to, please spend responsibly. He's a great unit. Just don't break the bank for him. All right, this is Payne. Thank you again for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.